I want you to think about 5 to 7 people. Think about them really quickly. You got them in your mind? 5 to 7 people that have recently asked to borrow money from you. Then on the other side, I want you to think about 5 to 7 people who need to make some extra money. As you look at those two categories in the next 60 seconds, I want you to text those people. I want you to inbox those people. I want you to email those people and say, hey, I want you to get on this Zoom because you have an opportunity to make some money. Send them a text, send them an email, send them a smoke signal. If they still have a pager from 1985, send them a page, whatever it is, but get them on this Zoom so we can help them make some money so then they don't ever have to ask you for any more money again, okay? Everybody with me there? I want to be your host here tonight. I'm extremely excited to be rocking and rolling here with each and every one of you. It is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as I am getting ready to conduct this presentation here for Save Club. Some of you are seeing this in a different country. Some of you are seeing this in a different time zone. Some of you are seeing this on the East Coast or West Coast, whatever it may be. Allow me to be the first one to welcome you to this presentation. Now, as we get started, I want to ask each and every one of you of a favor. I want to ask a favor of you because there's hundreds and hundreds of you that are on this Zoom right now. And here's the favor. Over the next 20 minutes, I want to get 100% of your attention if I could. Over the next 20 minutes, I only need 20 minutes of your time. So if you can eliminate anything other than your computer or cell phone that has an on or off switch and focus. I want you to minimize some of those open tabs that you have on your computer. I want you to put down your Apple iPhone, your Samsung, okay, your MP3 player, your Pandora, your WhatsApp, your Instagram, your Facebook. Feed the parakeet, feed your dog, feed the fish. Tell your wife, I'll see you in 20 minutes. Tell your boyfriend, I'll see you in 20 minutes. Or bring them both here, whatever the case may be. And just focus, because I promise you, if you pay close enough attention to what we're sharing with you here tonight, it can change your financial situation. So if you are ready to rock and roll, I want you to type me inside of the chat box. If you're ready to rock and roll, type me inside of the chat box. I want to see hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of me's before I get started. Then I'll know that you're paying attention and you're focused and we can begin the party. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, tonight, what we're going to do here tonight for each and every one of you is show you how you can actually turn your cost into cash without having to sell, chase, or pick up the phone and talk to anyone about this. Let me repeat that again. We're going to teach you how to turn your cost into cash without having to sell, chase down anyone, or even pick up the telephone. Now, as we begin, I want to ask you a couple of quick questions. I want you to think about this. In the last 7 days, have you gone out to eat? Have you gone to any restaurant? Have you gone to any fast food place? Have you gone to McDonald's, Burger King, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Popeyes, Golden Corral? Have you gone to your favorite seafood restaurant? If you have, type in yes. If you've gone out anywhere out to eat in the last 7 days, if you've left your home to eat anywhere within the last 7 days. Second question, have you gone to the movies? Maybe you decided to go see the new Mission Impossible movie or something fantastic that's at the movies right now. Have you done that in the last 7 days? Type in yes if you have done that the last 7 days, or even if you plan on doing it within the next 7 days. And the third question is really simple. Have you gone grocery shopping in the last 7 days? I know I just went on yesterday and I tell you that literally you should spend, I don't know, $300-400 at the grocery store and your whole trunk is full. Now you spend $300-400 at the grocery store and it's like the top of your passenger seat. That's how crazy things are right now in this world that we're in. Now, if you've done any of those things in the past 7 days, my question to you is really simple. Did you earn any money from that? Did you earn any income from going out to eat, from going to the movies, or from going to the grocery store? Did you earn any income from any of those three things? And the second question is, did you get any cash back from any of those three things? Let us know in the chat box, yes or no. Yes or no. Now, if not, you're literally about to discover how you can turn everyday spending into weekly pay. How many of you are cool with turning your everyday spending into some weekly pay? Type in absolutely in the chat box. If you are cool with bringing into your household weekly money off of things that you're already doing, type in absolutely inside of the chat box. Now, before we get into that though, I've got to lay down a couple of things. Before we can talk about this, we got to first talk about why it's actually so important. See, we can talk about how you can do this, but the most important thing is why is it so important to put this money back into your household and back into your pocket right now? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a snapshot from Yahoo News, literally just on April the 22nd of 2005. And I want you to read the headline. It says, Americans are more worried about running out of money than death. Everybody read that again. It says, Americans are more worried about running out of money than death. That's crazy. But let's take it one step further. 64% of people are worried about running out of money than death. 62% say that they're not saving as much money in their retirement right now. And 54% are saying that inflation contributes to their fear of running out of money. How many of you are feeling this pinch right now? Type pinch in the chat box. If you're feeling this pinch right now, type pinch in the chat box. And if you're not typing pinch just as of yet, you will after you see this slide. Because so many of us are going to the grocery store right now and we are feeling the pinch. Whether you are buying bread, whether it is butter, whether it is milk, whether it is peanuts, whether it is fish, steak, or ribs, you are literally feeling the pinch because everything is more expensive. Everything is more expensive. And last time I checked, the most expensive vehicle to move around right now is the grocery cart. Thank the Lord that it does not take gas, because if it took gas, we would really be in trouble. Can you imagine gas on a grocery cart plus the items that you got to put in there? Forget about it. None of you will be on this Zoom right now. You'll be working 72 jobs like the Jamaicans did in the sitcom In Living Color. Now, when we think about this, we've got enough people right now that got stress going on in their life. So we're not asking you to add any more stress to your life. We are literally going to show you how to monetize things that you're already doing. We're not going to ask you to do anything differently than you're already currently doing. So let's talk about it. If we start off with just the movie theaters for a second, how many of you have ever referred someone to go see a great movie? You know, how many of you said, I want to go see Sinners, and you went on your social media and you went and saw Sinners and said, oh, I saw Sinners, it was a great movie. Or you went and saw Mission Impossible, it's like, oh, Tom Cruise is like 782 years old and he's still doing these movies. It's crazy. You got to go see Mission Impossible. How many of you have done that before? Say me if you've done that before. You said it on social media. You told a friend of yours, a family member, a coworker about a movie, right? My question to you is that, did Paramount Pictures send you a check? You went on your Facebook, you went on your Instagram, you went on your YouTube. You told your friend at the water cooler at work. You texted your buddy. Did Paramount Pictures send you a check? Think about all the movies that came out in the last 12 months. Well over 32 plus $3 billion that these companies netted. Did you net 5 cents from that? Probably not. Now, what about the big box retailers? Have you referred anybody to Walmart lately? Have you referred anybody to Amazon? Have you bought anything at all from any of the big box retailers, liked the product and talked about it on your social media, or told a friend to purchase it, or sent a text message to someone? Did you get paid for that? Probably not. See, most of us do this naturally. We talk about these things naturally, but we literally naturally do not receive a check for doing that. So now it's time to flip the script. Now it's time for you to get paid for doing something that you're literally already doing anyway. So let's give you a quick example of the movies. Let's say that you tell somebody about the movies, okay? Your friend goes out and gets some movie tickets. They decide to join saveclub. Once they join saveclub, in this particular example, they saved $8 on the movie, okay? You got paid. They were going to go to the movie theater anyway. Let me repeat that for the people in the nosebleed seats. They were going to go to the movie theater anyway. So you didn't have to sell them. You didn't have to convince them. They were going anyway. You just gave them an alternative to save some money at the movie theater. And if I were you, I would want to save every single dollar at the movie theater as humanly possible, because the last time I checked, it costs $72 for a large Sprite and $165 for a large popcorn. Am I the only one that witnessed this? I'm still wondering why people are robbing banks. If they just robbed the concession stand at the movie theater, there's more money there. That's the reality of life right now. But let's take it a real life example right here. This is actually a snapshot of our CEO that went just 2 weeks ago to see Mission Impossible. Now, on the left, you see the prices of the tickets. $25.49. That's each. He lives in Las Vegas, Nevada. So if you look at the bottom left-hand corner, it was $50.98 for 2 tickets to see Mission Impossible. Once he applied his discount code with saveclub, those $25 tickets went all the way down to $7.50 each, for a total of a whole whopping what? 20 some odd dollars, ladies and gentlemen. That was over a 70% savings on something that he was doing anyway. Is that huge or is that huge? That's $30 that could go toward that expensive popcorn now, that expensive Sprite that has $85 worth of ice in it, okay? Think about this, $30 savings just at the movie theater alone. But we're talking about places that you already frequent. We don't have to tell you about Jersey Mike's or IHOP or Dell Computers or Cabela's or BJ's or Disneyland or Universal or SeaWorld or Applebee's or Papa John's or any of these places. These are places that you currently frequent anyway. We're not trying to steer you to go to a particular restaurant or a particular establishment. These are places that you're already going to. Over 63,000 plus restaurants with cashback savings. Do any of these places look familiar to you? Everybody go ahead and become a bobblehead, because I'm pretty sure within the past 30 days that you probably have visited one, if not 4, 5, or 6 of these places that you see on the screen alone. But how about some luxury brands? How about Steve Madden? How about Apple? How many of you have Apple headsets or Apple iPhones or Apple watches that you have on right now? How about Bloomingdale's? How about Caterpillar? How about iRobot? How about Ann Taylor? And the list goes on and on. So we're talking about access to well over 850,000 plus hotels. 850,000 plus hotels. Charles, 18 people trying to get into the waiting room. 850,000 plus hotels. 50,000 plus restaurants and 150,000 plus retailers all around the world. But I don't want you to just take my word from it. Here's one of our current members right now, a phenomenal leader inside of Save Club, my man, Mr. Aaron Rashkin.
Hey there, friends. Aaron Rashkin here with a quick story about my experience with Save Club. A couple of months ago, I started looking online for a brand new pair of Nike cross trainers, and I found the pair I wanted, but they were full price, and I refused to pay for it. Well, about a month ago, a good friend of mine reached out to me about Save Club, telling me a little bit about the discounts and all the savings inside the My Deals portal. Well, I went in there, typed in Nike and the style that I wanted, and not only did I find the exact shoes I wanted only 6 miles away, so I saved on shipping, but I also got a 20% discount, which was $26, and it allowed me to save $38 total. This is a membership that everybody wants, everybody needs, and everybody can afford. You definitely don't want to miss Save Club. Now's the time to get started.
Aaron said it the best, a membership that everybody wants and a membership that everybody needs. And here's a snapshot of that exact order. $130 Air Max. Look at the savings that he has on that, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, I know that we're at the end of summer right now, but I know some of you have some kids that are getting out of school right now and they're getting ready to start running up the air conditioning bill and having all these sleepovers and 72 baby kids running around your house and camp outs and all these different things going on, right? But in the next 60 to 90 days, they're going to be back in school again and you've got to go school shopping. Wouldn't it be cool to save 20, 30, 40, 50 plus dollars off of shoes that you have to buy them anyway, off of clothes that you have to buy them anyway? But let's take it a step further. Here's my man, Anthony Lombardi. He's like, hey, the Lombardis are having pizza tonight. I stopped by Carlos Gourmet on Union Hill Road. I accessed my Savings Club app and discovered a coupon that I didn't possess but could use, and I saved 15 bucks. So not only from the big box places, places literally around the corner from you, some of your local mom and pops, and you can see his exact receipt, ladies and gentlemen, 2 large pizzas for $21. He saved $15 on this order. Those pizzas were literally going to be $36. But some of you love to travel like myself and a lot of you that are here. What about a 3-night stay in Cabo, one of the most popular sites on the internet when it comes down to booking travel? How about saving over $549? Let's take it one step further. Orlando. A lot of people love to go to Orlando. I literally live a little over an hour and a half away from Orlando. Every dollar that you can save in Orlando is very important. Number one, there's a toll booth every 3-4 miles. Be ready for that. Okay. Number two, it's going to cost you $627 for an ice cream cone at Disney World. So you want to save every single dollar that you can get your hands on in Orlando. In this particular example, $170 savings on the same exact 3-night stay. How about Vegas? Same exact stay, one of the most popular websites to book travel, $566 in savings. That's absolutely phenomenal, ladies and gentlemen. So what we do, ladies and gentlemen, we're not selling anything. We're literally saving. So the services are literally designed to help people cut costs off of things that you're already paying for. You don't have to convince someone that this shake is better than that shake, that this product is better than that product, that you got to go invest in this thing or that thing. You don't have to do any convincing because you're already doing it. And when you look at the price point that we're going to get into here shortly, you are already spending this money on things that aren't benefiting you at all. So in other words, we help you keep more of the same money in your pocket that you're already spending. Now, I know about 70 to 80% of you are here because you want to learn how to make some money. So let's go ahead and get to it. I know you want me to show you the money. So if you want me to show you the money, type "show me the money" in the chat box. I can't go any further until I see "show me the money" in the chat box, because I know a lot of you love to save money, but a lot of you are here because you want to make some money because we're in a crazy economy right now. So type "show me the money" in the chat box. If you want me to show you the money, type in "show me the money" in the chat box, and I see it coming through. Show me the money. Boom, 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 boom. I love it. Friday night, we are jamming. All right, so let's show you the money. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most lucrative business opportunity on planet Earth, plus Venus, plus Pluto, for under $20 per month. Number one, you have the ability to save close to $3,000 per year on everyday purchases where you do not have to change any of your current buying habits. There's no inventory. There is no shipping. You're not worried about the credit card processing. You don't have to worry about any of that. This is a full-blown 100% digital business that you get to work from the comfort of your home, not the discomfort of your home, in well over 150 countries around the world. So you can be living in Tampa, Florida, like I am right now, and build a business in Africa or build a business in Colombia. And in the words of Warren Buffett, you are literally not making money until you're making money when you are sleeping. So it is very important for you to have a business in another country working for you while you are nodding off late at night. You are able to earn fast start bonuses well up to $32 per referral that's paid out every single week. You're able to tap into coded bonuses as well. And we have a full-blown matrix that you can tap into that you can actually earn up to $4,000 per month in the matrix. Now, you can do this without enrolling someone, but I don't want you to key in on that too much because I want you to do some work at the same time. But you can read, okay? You can unlock generational matching bonuses for deep long-term income that continues to keep going and going and going. We have VIP bonuses as well and monthly leadership pools. But not only can you learn that you can earn from the people that you've enrolled, you can also earn from people that you did not enroll. And we're going to talk about that here momentarily at the same time, because I think that's extremely important for those of you that might be brand new to the industry. Okay. So getting started in Saves Club is very, very simple. First of all, you can join as an affiliate with 3 $20 bills. That is $60, and you've got a business. $60, you have a business and you pay your first month of your monthly membership, which is $19.97. That's going to give you a worldwide business with no inventory, no credit card processing issues, no employees in 150 countries for less than $80. Ladies and gentlemen, if you wanted to go open up a Subway restaurant right now, it's going to cost you about $200,000. You're going to work 80 hours a week and you're going to come home every single day smelling like ham sandwiches, olives, and mayonnaise. You have the ability to build a worldwide business for less than $80 and $19.97 per month. And then all you need to do from that point is share your affiliate link. So let's talk about the weekly bonuses. First of all, from $20 all the way up to $32 every single time you enroll a new person inside of Save Club. And this goes through multiple levels as well. So as you are enrolling people and other people are enrolling people and other people are enrolling people, you earn additional bonuses. Now, in the words of J. Paul Getty, it is a lot easier to get 1% of 100 people than it is to get 100% of yourself. Let me repeat that for the people in the nosebleed seats. It is a lot easier to get 1% of 100 people than it is to get 100% of yourself. So I want you to think about leverage. I want you to think about leverage in multiple countries. I want you to think about leverage with these fast start bonuses that are building all over. But it gets better. We've got this matrix income that you were able to build. And as this matrix is filling up, you're able to make additional income up to $4,000 without even enrolling a person. Now, that's going to take a little while. That's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen next week. That's going to take some time, but you've got to learn the old saying of you need to stick and stay until you get your pay. You stick and stay until you get your pay. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we've got something called a power line. And this power line is very, very important. Let me explain to you how important this power line is. You see, right now as we speak at 8:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there is someone locking into the power line right now as we speak. Now, a couple of things happen with this power line. Every Friday at 12 a.m. Central Standard Time, this power line flushes out. So every single person that locks into this power line, that locks in first, you have the ability to have people below you versus people above you. Now, what does that mean to you in English? Well, ladies and gentlemen, as that spillover is coming down, if you decide to marinate, if you decide to procrastinate, if you decide to meditate, if you decide to talk to your broke neighbor about a business that they did not even see on the Zoom tonight, about a $20 investment, and you need to ask 50,000 questions like Alice Trebek on Jeopardy to get started, and you wait too long, see what happens is that you end up at the bottom of the matrix. That's not what you want to do. You want to be at the top of the matrix, ladies and gentlemen, because if you end up at the bottom, all these people are now above you. But if you decide to make a decision and get locked in now and get upgraded ASAP, I'm talking like now o'clock. I'm talking if you're really smart, you're texting the person who put you on the Zoom right now. You're inboxing them right now. If you're really smart, because you're looking and you're seeing 500 people on this Zoom right now. That's called the clue. I wouldn't wait till now o'clock. I wouldn't procrastinate. I wouldn't meditate. I would not pacificate. I know pacificate isn't a word, but just bear with me right now. I would get the link ASAP and not wait. Because what ends up happening is that as this matrix starts to fill in, ladies and gentlemen, you're able to get 2.5%, 2.5%, 2.5%, 2.5%, and it keeps filling in. Now you might be thinking, well, Cedric, 2.5% isn't that much money. Ladies and gentlemen, this adds up over time, over and over and over and over and over, and it starts to get sexier and sexier. Now, let me ask you guys a question. If you had the ability to make a decision and get locked in ASAP, that would be called now o'clock, and have people under you that you do not know, that you never met before a day in your life. Some of them you can't pronounce their name, but now they're under you. If you're okay with that, type sexy in the chat. If you're okay with that, just type sexy in the chat. Just let me know that's sexy, because I've been doing direct selling for well over 25 plus years. And I learned a long time ago, you're really not making money until you have a bunch of people in your organization where you can't pronounce their name. See, I live in Tampa, Florida. You want people in Australia. You want people in South America. You want people in Colombia. You want people in Mexico. You want people in different time zones. You don't want a bunch of Marks and Tammys and Billies and Marys. You want people from all over the world, ladies and gentlemen. Type sexy in the chat if you want people from all over the world inside of your business. But it gets better, just in case you were wondering. I want to go back one notch here, though, because some people tend to look at a chart like this and think, well, that's in a perfect world. And you're right, that is in a perfect world. This is in a perfect world. The matrix fills up in a perfect world. But since we don't live in a perfect world, let's say that 90% of this doesn't work. Let's say that you got 90% of this wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, 10% of $4,095 a month is $400 a month. I come from a mortgage background where the average person who lost their home to foreclosure last year was less than $300 a month away from keeping their home. I want you to put this into perspective. The average person who lost their home to foreclosure last year was about $300 a month away from keeping their home. So what if you only got 10% of this right? That's an extra $400 a month in residual coming into your household. What could you do with an extra $100 per week coming into your household? Don't wait. Get the link from your upline ASAP. But these matrix bonuses, you also have the ability to receive a check match. As you are enrolling people, as they make money on their matrix, you have the ability to make a check match on their matrix as well. And that goes through multiple generations. I don't need to get into all the specifics on that. And don't worry about if you don't understand all this all at one time. Here's the biggest thing that you need to understand. A one-time $80 and $20 a month. And I promise you right now, some of you spent $20 on Starbucks in the past 3 days. Some of you spent $20 on a Chick-fil-A salad this afternoon. You're spending this money anyway. But then we have these generational bonuses. $10 generational bonus, $5 generational bonus, $3 generational bonus. And these are for the people that enroll for the yearly. Instead of paying the monthly, instead of paying the one-time $80 up front and then the $20 a month, if you decide to save some money and do the VIP for the yearly, every single person in your organization that does the same thing, first generation, you're going to receive a $10 bonus. Second generation, a $5 bonus, and a third generation, a $3 bonus. Now, let me tell you why this is important. Let's say that you enroll right now at the $80 level and the $20 a month level. But then Johnny below you enrolls for the VIP for the $239 for the year. The first person above you in your upline that enrolled for a VIP is going to receive that bonus. Now, I know none of you are here for community service. And if you do like community service, feel free to go to your nearest convenience store, steal a pack of M&Ms, put them in your pocket, and run out the store. Once you get to court, they might give you community service if you don't go to jail. But if you don't like community service, I'm going to be the first one to tell you to enroll at the VIP level like so many of us have done on this particular Zoom. It's your option. You do whatever is in your budget, but if it's in your budget, definitely do the VIP level. As you can see, you're going to have two options when you go to enroll, option number 1 and option number 2. And as you can see, my good friend, Mr. Melvin Crawley, showed you exactly what it looks like here when you do the absolute $239 for the year. But it gets a little better. We've got something called a global bonus pool. How would you like to get a percent of everybody that is a 1-star? You're a 1-star, everybody that's in this 1-star pool contributes to it. You're a 3-star, everybody contributes to it. You're a 2-star, all the 2 stars contribute. You're a 4-star, all the 4 stars contribute. Ladies and gentlemen, that 1% adds up. And we are literally just inside of pre-launch right now. We haven't even launched yet. There's over 500 people on a Zoom on a Friday night, ladies and gentlemen, and we haven't even officially launched. I want you to put that into perspective. So we're talking about a business that you can get started for less than 66 cents a day. 66 cents per day. Some of you have this in your armrest in your car right now. 66 cents per day. All of you spend more than 66 cents per day. This is a business, ladies and gentlemen, where you have daily cash back, weekly payouts, a residual income, a plug and play system on top of a full-blown supportive community to help you take your business to the next level. But don't just take my word for it. You get to hear it from some of our current members.
My name is Jason Cardamone out here in Colorado, and just 30 short days ago, we launched this thing called Save Club. I could have never imagined how much could change in my life in only 30 days, because not only do we have the hottest product out there that's only $20 a month that everybody in the world not only can afford, everybody in the world needs, but I couldn't have ever dreamed to have a team of almost 1,300 people that fast with open a dozen countries around the world. And it's not just me seeing how incredible this is. I'm hearing from 6, 7, 8-figure earners every single day that, holy cow, I'm putting everything on hold and I am going all in with what we have here. So pay close attention. Do not miss this. This is a once in a generation kind of opportunity.
Hey everyone, Matt Jameson, Salmon River, New Brunswick, Canada. And I tell you, I wasn't looking for another business. I wasn't looking for something else to do. I had just launched and still have a very successful business rocking right now. But this just made so much sense that I absolutely pivoted and putting a lot of time and effort into launching Save Club, folks. It just made sense. People are saving money, but you can make money helping people save money. What a concept. No lotions, no potions, no explaining why. My shake's better than your shake. Why? This ingredient is better than that ingredient. Why? This GLP, blah, blah, blah. Right? Folks, saving money. The cost of everything's going up. Everybody needs to save money. So if you can make money helping people save money, it's a winner.
Hey, it's Kawan Money Mayo. Just wanted to tap in real fast, to say my journey and what I've been doing here at Save Club. And it's been an awesome ride, climbing up the leaderboards. But more importantly than that, having some big savings. I was able to, buy one pizza, get another one free for the family. I was able to get some tickets for somebody that wanted to go to Legoland. They saved about $30 a ticket. I helped somebody on with their oil. So that's the good thing is I've been able to pay it forward. It ain't even just about me. So not only have I been saving, but I've been having some of my friends and family save also because I just pulled up the coupon on my phone. We there at traffic. We might be somewhere. I'm like, hold up, let me see if there's a coupon for that. And lo and behold, like 9 times out of 10 it is. And then we saving. So yeah, Save Club is awesome. It's amazing. Climbing up them leaderboards. I think last I seen, I was number 12. And hey, we still climbing. So hey, let's get it.
Hey everybody, Dubs here talking about Save Club. Listen, the greatest thing about Save Club is you don't have to convince anybody to do anything. You're literally taking all the spending that they're already doing, the stuff they're already buying, and just saving money on it. Who doesn't want to do that? I always tell everybody this. If you handed me $20 and I handed you back 200, would you do it? Well, people are saving more than that in a 1 week. Who wouldn't do it is the question. I mean, it's talking about $20, that money you might spend on lunch, except if you spend it for lunch on Save Club, it would only probably cost you like 15 or 10. That's the difference. It's just taking the money people are already spending, put more of it back in their pocket, and then saying, hey, how hard is this? It's not. You want to make some money? There you go. Save Club. Get in.
Hey everybody, Kelly Toller here. When I saw Save Club, it took me like 1 minute to hop on board. And I was excited about the ability to save money, to make. Hey everybody, Kelly Toller here. When I saw Save Club, it took me like 1 minute to hop on board. And I was excited about the ability to save money, to make money, earn weekly pay and monthly residuals. But better yet, here's the thing. I have always been a coupon person. I've always known how to stretch a dollar. Even back in the day when I was in a 1-bedroom apartment with my toddler and a $20 a week grocery budget, folks that know that story, I was clipping coupons. I love to find a way to save money. And now with the idea to make money and go worldwide, I love it. We're going to build this big. Join up today.
Ladies and gentlemen, we could be here all night with testimony after testimony after testimony, but I think you get the point because the $1 million question for majority of you right now that have not enrolled yet is, what is my next step? because this is what I like to call a no-brainer. So here's what you want to do. You want to get with the person who put you on this Zoom ASAP. That's called now o'clock. You want to text them. You want to email them. You want to inbox them. You want to knock on their door. You want to send them a smoke signal if they still have a pager with a lime green clip from 1982. Send them a beep, whatever you need to do, but get the link ASAP if you haven't already done so. Once you get their link, it's going to look like this. You're going to fill in that information, and then it's going to opt you in. Once you get inside, and you're going to see a little link at the top that says join now. That's what I like to call the love button. You want to hit the love button so you can join now. Once you hit the love button, you're going to create a password, and then you're going to choose which option that you want to get enrolled in at. Whether you want to get at the $60 one-time affiliate plus the 20, which is a one-time $80 and then $19.97 a month, or you want to do the VIP. I saw some people in the chat box that said, can we upgrade later? Yes, you can. So if you already came in at the $80 one time, you can upgrade to the VIP to recapture those particular VIP bonuses if that's what you want to do. After you do that, you're going to receive an email with all your information. You're going to go and log in with your username and password. Once you get in, you can access your deals ASAP. You can access your deals ASAP. So if you want to start saving some money on some things ASAP, right there in the middle, you can click on access deals. Keep it in mind that 100% of everything isn't even there yet. We're still in pre-launch, and Charles is constantly adding more and more and more, ladies and gentlemen, and it's only getting gooder and gooder. I know that's not a word, but just every now and then I like to sound like Don King. It's getting gooder and gooder, okay? Then on the left-hand side, you have this link that says My Websites. If you want to get started ASAP and start enrolling people, keep it in mind, everyone that you know wants to save some money on stuff that they're already spending money on. You don't have to convince them, ladies and gentlemen. I can tell you, after being in this industry for 25 plus years, I was in a weight loss company. I sold millions of dollars worth of milkshakes, and I never drank any milkshakes. But the biggest thing that used to happen to me a lot of times, which was so funny, is people that were overweight used to always ask, "Sid, what's in the shake? Can you tell me what's in the shake?" And I'm like, the same thing that was in the Kentucky Fried Chicken that you ate for lunch that you didn't ask any questions about. Are you kidding me? Ladies and gentlemen, we don't have to convince here. We don't have to convince of any products. We don't have to become any doctors. We don't have to dissect anything. We don't have to become crypto experts. We don't have to become Forex experts. We're talking about things that people are already doing. So once you get your website, you immediately start sharing it. It's going to be saveclubtour.com/whatever username that you made. And with that being said, once you get started, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to be the very first person to welcome you to Save Club. Now, before we adjourn here this evening, I'm going to pass the ball over to our CEO, Mr. Charles Moore. He's got a phenomenal announcement to share with each and every one of you guys, ladies and gentlemen, with our new comp plan video that we're going to share. We've been sharing a lot of new nuggets on a weekly basis with new upgrades, new tools, so many things that you have at your disposal that you are able to use for your favorite four-letter word that will be called free. So Mr. Charles Moore is going to take over the Zoom here at this point, and I'm going to stop the share and pass the ball.
Hey, Sid, amazing presentation. You had that chat board lit up, man. Everybody's super pumped here on a Friday, getting us started. Let me get my video going too. All right. So we've been working double time on creating all different types of content to help you guys share the business and get people onto these presentations. It's hard to follow up a presentation that's just so dynamic, that got so much energy and really letting everybody know why to join Save Club. And we covered some of the compensation plan on here, but what we've done is we've made a video. We've had so many people say, I want to know more about the compensation plan. How does this work? And we've got a video out. This is the first one here. It's 7 minutes, and this will give you a snapshot of what you can do to start building yourself upfront income, start building yourself passive income, and ultimately build your way to your freedom number and to your own financial freedom. So without any further more, I'm going to play this video for you. And we have also got it live. It just went live on the YouTube channel. So if you want to rewatch this after, or someone missed the presentation, both this recording and this will be live. So Let me turn it on for you. Are you seeing this right here?
Yep, you're good, bro. You're good.
Okay, pull this one off and get us started.
Welcome to the Save Club compensation plan video. Save Club pays out 5 different ways, and we are going to break down and explain all 5 so you can understand and maximize it. Before we get into how we pay, let us make it simple. Here is how your genealogy trees are set up. You have an enroller tree and a matrix tree. First, let's talk about your enroller tree. These are people that use the website we gave you and signed up through that link.
So after, just a month, we've come out with so many great tools, so many requests for a compensation plan video. And guess what? This first month, we didn't have any compensation plan video, but I know what we do have, a lot of really happy people that have been making money with Save Club. We had another commission run today, and I was getting messages all over the place. Wow, my check's been over the top, this and that. And we have not even paid out the matrix with the matching bonuses. We're not even 1 month into our first orders. Next Friday is going to be a huge payday for our affiliates. And for those of you that have been working, building an organization, sponsoring people, and getting those matrix match checks, that's going to be a phenomenal payday. So I'm excited to know that so many people have been earning. They don't even need to know how the compensation plan works. It's so simple. We've broken the plan down, the company down. It's so simple to just inviting people to a landing page. These webinars are getting so good. Cedric, probably the best one tonight. You got people so excited, fired up, out of control here. Anything else you want to say? I don't want to hold people hostage on a Friday night. And I think we covered a lot here.
I think we covered a lot as well. I'm excited for everybody that's here. All I can say is for anybody that has not joined, get with the person that put you on the Zoom ASAP, because you've got some people on here that are ready to join again. Literally, and it's that exciting right now. And the next thing that I would say before we close this out is that we haven't even scratched the surface, ladies and gentlemen. We have not scratched the surface. We're in 150 different countries. 150 different countries. I want you to really, truly put that into perspective. So when you've got a program with this sort of price point, when you're in 150 plus different countries, it becomes a no-brainer. So Charles, thanks so much. Exciting Friday night. I'm happy for everybody that's here. Get with the person that invited you to the Zoom. Let's get you started ASAP. We look forward to seeing you guys next week. Same time, same station.
Listen, Save Club is about to flip the entire direct sales industry on its head. Why? Because let's be honest, most people, they stink at follow-up. You know it. I know it. We all know it. They put the capture page on social, run an ad, maybe get a few leads, and then crickets. They either freeze, say the wrong thing, or worse, talk people out of signing up. But now, that's over, because SaveClub just dropped something that's never been done before in this space. AI that actually works for you. It talks to your prospects. It answers their questions. It gets them to attend the webinars. It follows up relentlessly 24/7. And get this, it even speaks any language. That means you can now build global teams in places you never could before, without speaking a word of the language. It's like having a top recruiter who works 24 hours a day, never complains, never sleeps, and never misses a follow-up. And the best part, it's included in your sign-up cost. No extra tools, no tech headaches, just plug in and let the AI do what you probably weren't going to do anyway. This is hands down the biggest game changer to ever hit direct sales. It takes average people and makes them recruit like top earners. So if you're tired of struggling, tired of chasing people, tired of trying to sell your friends and family, then SaveClub plus this AI is your shot to finally win. Click below, get in, and let the AI go to work. Trust me, this changes everything.
In this video, we will show you 10 simple steps to achieve the rank of 2-star in SaveClub. Step 1. Use our resources. We give you a folder loaded with reels and pictures that you can download and put on your social media. Step 2. You will need to add your landing page to the posts. So log in and on the sidebar, click websites. Then look at the second link. It will have your username in it. Copy that link and post it with the assets we give you. Step 3. Once a person fills out the form, they become a pre-enrollee. You will be able to see them in your back office. Just click My Referrals on the sidebar. Then scroll down to see them. You can see under type if they are a pre-enrollee or have upgraded to member. Step 4. Our AI sales agent follows up with your pre-enrollee. It will call, text, and email them and direct them back to the Powerline Tour and our webinars. Step 5. The pre-enrollee upgrades to VIP affiliate. Then they will start the Fast Start training in the back office. It shows them how to use the product and start promoting. Step 6. The training continues with goal setting, freedom number worksheet, list building, and social media posting. Step 7. Become a 1-star rank during the training. Step 8. Become a 2-star by helping others follow this exact same training. Step 9. Submit product and business testimonial. Stay plugged in our Facebook group. Meet and interact with the SaveClub community. Step 10. Celebrate your profit, your new residual income stream, and help others do the same. It is just that simple. Start your training today.
Okay, thank you so much. I hope you have gotten enough information in order to make a free will decision. Do not let yourself be hyped by me, whom or whatever. Special shout out to the so-called travel and food vloggers amongst you. It is possible to 10x your business, your income, enjoying yourself, but also your followers, enjoying VIP deals, discounts, coupons, savings, and cashback. So instead of just chasing for clicks, you can now also offer your followers all these benefits while you're also able to save money around the world at more than 850,000 hotels and resorts that you stay in anyway. Save money around the world at more than 50,000 restaurants if you're a food vlogger anyway, that you eat in anyway, and more are being added. We make those deals ourselves. It's not just a website that scans the cheapest deals, but it's a true deal that we've made with all these brand owners, advertising companies, etc. And you're able to save money around the world in more than 150,000 retail stores if you're one of those influencers or finfluencers or food and travel vloggers that is also doing live shopping, for example, on TikTok, or perhaps you're one of these dudes purchasing expensive clothes, brand names, etc., etc. You're now able to not only get discounts or savings or special VIP deals on millions and millions of these offers, but you're also able to build a huge team offering this to your followers. So launch your own AI and crypto business, because that's really what it is in its core, an online AI and crypto business for 67 cents a day approximately. Here you go, and enjoy saving on your flights that you book anyway, your airline tickets, your rental cards, your events, the hotels, and so on and so forth you stay in anyway, and you get a business in a box for under for approximately for $60. You have an online business in a box and a state-of-the-art back office, worldwide hybrid payment portals in place, including China's coming on board now as well. These dudes that are setting up the teams that are setting up this business, I know them for more than 20 years. They're more specialized in the payment portals and the actual back offices and the systems and the liaison between huge brand names than anyone I know. Like literally, that's what their specialty was for the last 20 years anyway. This is not their first rodeo. And now you have a worldwide hybrid payment portal solution, as well as a state-of-the-art back office, as well as an AI company doing all the selling, the help desk issues, the training in all languages imaginable. So AI recruiting tools as well. So click links below. Don't let this slip you by. And perhaps you want to become a travel and food vlogger, making wonderful little videos, staying in those hotels, resorts, eating in those beautiful restaurants, and buying at the retail stores yourself, becoming a travel and food vlogger. So this is it. No guarantees, no promises. Obviously, don't use money that you can't miss. Use your hard-earned money first for your basic needs like food, shelter, clothing, the taking care of your loved ones, your family, the upbringing of your children, and taking care of your community first. And it's really up to you how big you build this. It has unlimited amounts of income opportunity, with unlimited commissions, unlimited debt. So this is really it. And all of this and more for only $19.97 a month or $299.97 a year. The yearly subscription is a VIP deal, including the $60 affiliate package that's inclusive, and AI tools and follow-up systems inclusive as well. So most importantly, dream bigger faster. Like, be already grateful and see and visualize the person that you'd like to become, even though you're not it yet. And do the same with your material wealth, your dream car, or perhaps you want to buy this dream house. Already visualize it, feel it with all your emotion that you already own it, enjoy it, here now on earth, and do the same with your circumstances. So even though your circumstances suck, and even though you don't have a nail to scratch your ass, visualize and dream bigger faster while being ready. You have to be able then at the same time to take massive action. If you don't take action and you have a huge dream, nothing is going to happen anyway. You'll just be disappointed. So dream bigger faster while taking massive action. So walk around with a big huge smile on your face while doing that which is necessary in order to fulfill your dreams and aspirations, and also stop doing that which is sabotaging you. Stop thinking and doing that which is sabotaging you, and take massive action according to your intuition that you get from dreaming bigger faster. That's how you practice the law of attraction. You don't have to sit in a $3,000, $6,000 or $9,000 hallelujah to the multi-billionaire guru that is using indoctrination and all kinds of hypnotizing and mass hysteria methods in order to get you hyped up. It's fine. The buffets are fantastic. I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on these circuses, but to actually eat apples instead of learning about eating apples in order to practice the law of attraction, that's up to you. That's not up to me. It's not up to our CEOs, not up to the presenter of this marvelous presentation. It's up to you. Gratitude is the attitude. Grateful people are always happy, healthy, wealthy, and wealthy in that following order, and responsible. So click links below again. When you see this on when you see this on a page where you can leave your best email address and or mobile telephone number, please do so. We'll send you appropriate video information, and you'll always be able to take yourself out of these systems with a simple mouse click. We don't want to spam or scam you. The opposite. And the whole idea is to offer you a very cheap opportunity for lots and lots of value. So that's the best I can do. That's my own 2 cents worth. And would it be okay to also hit the like, subscribe, and become a member of this channel and see more videos if you need more information. If not, then fill in the form. Just put your first name, your last name, your email address, and your phone number, and secure your position now, and then go and pay into locking your position. Do both, and then I'll see you and yours definitely in the most wonderful resorts, top hotels worldwide, and on the most beautiful beaches of the world, because you're more and more than worth it, and that lifestyle is there for you too. Thank you, welcome to Safe Club, and I hope to see you there.